Welcome back. In this second of a two-part episode of Cisco Tech Talk, I'll complete the process of using RADIUS to assign a VLAN on a Cisco Business 350 switch port. Next. Now that everything is set for the RADIUS server and it's prepared for the CBS350 switch as a RADIUS client, it's time to set up the configurations on the switch. Once that is set, I'll do a quick check to verify that everything is working as configured. To start, log into the CBS350 switch. Under System Summary, verify that the firmware is the latest version available. Update if needed. Then, change the view to Advanced. Navigate to the Port VLAN membership page under VLAN Management. Ports 2 and 3 are defined as Access Mode. The operational VLAN assignment will get updated once the VLAN is assigned via RADIUS authentication. It is important to note, this VLAN assignment will change for port authentication, but it's temporary. When the port is disconnected, it reverts back to Access 1U. From the menu, go to Security and then RADIUS Client. Change RADIUS Accounting to Port-Based Access Control. Click the plus button under the RADIUS Table section to add the RADIUS server. Type in the server IP address or name and enter 1 for the priority. The key string will be RADIUS Secret. Click Apply and Close. Now navigate to Security and then 802.1x Authentication. Select Properties. Enable Port-Based Authentication and Guest VLAN. I'll assign the Guest VLAN ID to 2 and click Apply. Use the VLAN to fit your needs. Before proceeding further, you need to ensure that the Windows Ethernet port is set up correctly. Launch Run using the Windows +R command, and then open the network connection using ncpa.cpl. Double-click the Ethernet port, and then Authentication. Here, IEEE 802.1x authentication is enabled, and the PEEP protocol has already been selected. Under Settings, ensure that Verify the server's identity by validating the certificate is unchecked. Make sure the authentication method is set as EAP MS CHAP v2 and Enable Fast Reconnect is checked. Click OK. Under Additional Settings, ensure Specify Authentication Mode is selected, as well as User Authentication. Click OK once, and then a second time. Again, using Windows +R, select Services.msc. Click OK, and then select Wired Autoconfig. Make sure the startup type is set to Automatic. Under Log On, you'll want to select Local System Account and allow service to interact with the desktop for Log On As. Click OK to exit or click Apply if you updated the settings. On the switch, under Security and 802.1x Authentication, select Port Authentication, Port 2, and then Edit. Set the administrative port control to Auto and RADIUS VLAN assignment to Static. Enable the Guest VLAN. For this example, I'll use MAC-based authentication and uncheck 802.1x based authentication. After that, click Apply and Close. I will connect a device that is not in the RADIUS server table for MAC authentication. Now that the device is connected, navigate to VLAN Management, then Port VLAN Membership. In the Port VLAN Membership table, you can see that port GE2 now has the operational VLAN 2G for guests. Now I'll connect my laptop, which is present in the RADIUS table, for MAC authentication, and refresh. Now 3U is the operational VLAN. To verify, open a command prompt and type ipconfig. I'll scroll to the Ethernet port, where you can see that I got the IP from the VLAN 3 IP pool, confirming I am indeed on VLAN 3. Back to the Security menu and Port Authentication under 802.1x Authentication, Select GE3 and then Edit. Change the administrative port control to Auto and the RADIUS VLAN assignment to Static. Enable the guest VLAN. On this one, I'll use 802.1x-based authentication. Click Apply and then Close. I've now moved my laptop to port 3. When going back to VLAN management and port VLAN membership, you can see in the table that port 3 is on VLAN 3. Great. Now that everything is set, be sure to save all configurations by clicking on the red blinking Save icon at the top of your screen. There you have it. You successfully set up an Ubuntu server to assign VLANs on switch ports with the CBS350 Switch as a RADIUS client. With VLAN assignment based on the user, your management is more flexible, scalable, and secure. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.